Welcome back, fellas, to this new video of TechExpress. Today I'm going to be showing you in a very easy way how to get started with freeing some desk space into your Windows. So if your PC starting is to feel sluggish, getting annoying low disk space warnings, it's one of the most common reasons you run really slow. So to get started, I'm going to be showing you a new hard drive or let's say a new 5 safe and effective ways to instantly free up gigabytes of space using tools already built into your Windows. We're going to be going straight to the source to delete the old junk and system files. So the first thing is to use the disk cleanup in system files. So our first step is the classic but powerful disk cleanup tool. This is where we get rid of temporary files, up Windows Update junk, and more. So when the window pops up, check every box that looks safe. But here's the trick. What I need to do, of course, is to check out the initial windows like this. Click the button that says Clean Up System Files. So when you choose here, the first step is the classic disk cleanup tool. So if you select disk cleanup tool, I pop up this element. And when the windows, you can see that this one has now been opened. I choose, for example, this one. Click into the button that says click up system files. Now, the second scan uncovers the real logged in. So for example, I wanted to choose one element that has a lot of information. So for example, let's say that I select clean all this information. I go for accept. And usually they're going to be rolling back to updates. So check log boxes, click into the OK and breathe aside of refill as Windows deleted the true digital clutter. Now, the second option that can be helping you to do this process is of course the use the storage of the sensed. Now the storage sense, for example, for a more modern and automated approach, we use the storage sense. Think of this as the set it and forget it disk cleaner. So I go for storage sense. Make sure the main toggle is set into on, and this tells Windows to automatically delete the files like those into your recycle bin and downloads folder after a seed period. So you can adjust the settings here, like how often it runs, but for an immediate boost, just click into the run to storage, right, for example. And it handles the temporary files and keep things tidy going forward. So something else is to uninstall big unused programs. So you tackle the application, you're going to use the sorting feature to find the biggest culprits. So sort this list by size that brings the biggest application right into the top. To find those, you can always go directly to your configurations or to your settings. You go for your applications, and if you focus into this element, you scroll all the way down to find my local devices, and you can see that here is the used and the free. So you can see all the categories and all the information about the application, the desktop, all the folders, documents, and temporary files that you can download. So if you see multi-gigabyte program that you haven't touched in a year, click it and hit into uninstall. So don't be afraid, you can always re-download it later if you need it. Just be careful not to uninstall anything made by Microsoft, Intel, or your PC manufacturer, because there are going to be some troubles when you uninstall those. So even though it has a really strong amount of gigabytes. So into my desktop, I select that element. It says administrative files into desktop behind. So you go for view the desktop, and you can start to delete the element that you won't or you don't want to see anymore. Just like this. And I go for delete. And I do exactly the same thing with all the elements that I would like, in this case, to not see anymore. Right? So I select them and I go for delete. And the process actually, it's exactly the same as all of the elements that I would not like to see it anymore. So here it is, tutorial, select them, eliminate, and there we go. So the next thing to do, for example, I'm gonna just select my elements that I won't like to see anymore. There we go. Let's head back directly in here. I'm gonna go into my bin, go back, and into my desktop. Usually this will be, let's say, upload it every time, update it every time I do this process. So you can manage the download folder. The downloads folder is the sum of your hard drive. Most people forget about the installers, the old zip files, the duplicated documents that live here forever. How you can find those? You can always go directly here to your Explorer, Downloads, and here you can sort them by type. And into the type, you can see that we do have currently a lot of files about here, for example, zip files, torrent files. So what you need to do, of course, is to delete all of those elements that you don't want to see it anymore. So this is the actual element of what we're actually going to be focusing on. All the zip files should be deleted right away, and you might be having more time and more storage into your computer. And of course, you can check out the results. You can head back to the File Explorer, look at what's your beautiful blue bar, and let's say, for example, into your system you have less than 10 gigabytes, and now you have more than 400, for example. So this is what you can do directly into this element. Additionally, what I can suggest you is to download an application that can help you with this process much more faster. But the most easiest and maybe a little bit annoying is to check out file by file which one you no longer need anymore. So remember that this cleanup for old systems, storage sense for automations, uninstall a large application, and tidying the download folder. Make this habit every few months and you're good to go. So if you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more essential PC tips. What topic should I cover next? You can let me know into the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and hopefully with all of this being said, we can all see you guys next time.